I am no longer that sick anymore. I'm still very slightly sick. I am no longer completely just dead in the ground anymore. And let me tell you, being sick to the point of where I can't communicate with other people, it sucks. Because somebody will talk to me from like another room, and I just can't talk back because my voice is just that gone, and it's terrible. How are the enemies doing? Okay, all right. Well, it looks like we're facing an enemy who knows what back turbines are. Otherwise, not too many fearful enemies. It's tragic. I lost a teammate here, but I have a feeling it's not gonna make too much of a difference. Map is slightly weird. Yes, yes, it is. And but it was really interesting because like when I would go outside and like go out with my family, they would all be sitting there at the dinner table. And then like I would just be sitting there and they would try to include me in the conversation, however I could not participate. Um just merely because of the fact that I couldn't speak. And I would just be sitting there. I'd be like, yep, yep, thumbs up, thumbs up. What's going on? And then we'd ask me a question. And I would just be like, brother, you're actually expecting me to answer this question, brother? My vocal cords are not there. I can't like it's painful to answer the question. And then I sometimes I would and I would my voice would sound like it would come through a wood chipper. It sounds like I was spreading like the actual plague. Like you would hear my voice like, and I'm pretty sure your instincts would tell you to run. Like if you heard my voice, because it was that terrible. And that was my experience with the bastard. And that's the main reason I wasn't uploading, was because, well, my voice wasn't exactly there, and I didn't want to upload videos with no commentary, because that's lame. I'm not a lame person. I wouldn't upload a video with no commentary. That's loser. Not on my watch. Never. Anyways, I'm gonna get double howitzer here in front, just moving all the storages back so I can actually fit the double howitzers in front, and then I can get the actual back turbines here. Oh, no. No. Ah, there we go. Perfect. And we can get back turbines like so, and then I can delete off this. We are playing Pinterest, so 100% metal reclaim means I can just move everything around with no problems. No resources lost, except when I'm like selling off and replacing our production building. Only resources I'm losing then is the time it takes to rebuild the structure, but no actual metal being lost. Well, I guess I'm most losing energy because you don't get metal energy reclaim. But that's whatever. Energy reclaim doesn't matter too much. Anyways, let's get metal in front there. Delete that off. And I do need to get this guy. Oh, well, let's just make this so it doesn't. All right. No. There we go. And get the 60 long. No. No. Oh, almost. He gets 60 energy long. I can see that I can get it. There we go. There we go. No, okay. And now I just expand this out this way, and then I can just be able to get double howitzer here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then I can pressure this guy, and then I can just take everybody else out with the howitzers very slowly as well. That is going to be the game plan here, as this is a decently close range map, so howitzers are very playable here. What is the time? Or 3 minutes? Yeah, this is going to be a lot earlier than most people get howitzers. Everybody's so used to just playing overdrive. Oh, I guess I didn't even ban. They're probably overdrive, but it hopefully does not matter, because overdrive is very good at getting extra resources, but howitzers just have so much shock damage that even if you do get extra resources from taking damage, it generally doesn't matter. Generally, you're just taking so much damage you die anyways, and that is exactly what I'm betting on here. That the enemy just dies anyways, despite perhaps being a more suitable commander for the map. Anyways, let's get these guys expanded outwards. A little bit awkward with the whole door setup here, but that should actually I'm just gonna do this. Not gonna bother with that. And then I will mini door. I'll mini door the top one, bottom one. I will just get very normal, as getting it normal just seems like a better idea and less of a headache. And less of a headache is a very huge benefit. So yeah. Anyways, gonna get another one of these, going like that, and perfect. Oh no, I can't extend it out because of the turbine there. Anyways, probably should get. I'll get a after slapping those down. I can get a one of these upgrade center. If I can get upgraded eco eventually, whenever I so I don't completely fall behind the eco game, as could very well happen here if stuff goes wrong. Anyways, get the defenses in front of the door there. So hide the door so they can't see it. And other than that, probably should just defend up my own base. Don't die to something silly. Like, I'm imagining they're gonna get one shot when they see double howitzer, though. Double howitzer is not something you see a lot. At least not in 44. Definitely not in 44s. In 1v1s, definitely, but 44s, not so much. And just wait until they both come up so I surprise him. I don't want him to have any forewarning so he can... And somebody builds a shotgun or something or the other. Looks like, yeah, our bottom base left. Oh. And my second bottom base, putting pressure on the top base. Like that. Very cool. They're not going for upgrade. They're not going to go for upgrade ego. And this guy doesn't have a 6th mine. Interesting. Fascinating. Anyways, let's get the, Get that. Does that kill? Please tell me that. Yes. Fully dead. 1 down. Anyways, so I was... While I was, completely mute, I went to a restaurant. And while I was there, I'd asked my friend that I went with to, like, order for me. Because, you know, I could only speak in very quiet voices, so I didn't want to have to, you know, order myself and just embarrass myself. You know, being like, hey, could I have this? I know I sound like... You know, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to look like an absolute buffoon. And then, but then my friend forgets to order forgets my order when the waitress came around, and I was just like, no, now I have to speak. Now I get embarrassed. So then I was very embarrassed by the fact that I had to speak to somebody, and then she had to ask me like twice to repeat myself, and I was in shambles. I was like, my social standing is over. This waitress can't even understand me. This is terrible. Yeah, I like very, very kind of her not to just guess what I was saying and actually, like, you know, ask a second, third time. But because I know a lot of people just you know, assume, like, okay, I don't want to ask them because that's too much trouble. But no, she did, which made me feel like, you know, the absolute mute person I was. Anyways, hello, cannon. Looks like they are probably playing Overdrive. That's a green hat. Anyways, goodbye, cannon. That is a, that is, you're not allowed to have that. That is legal. Did I get upgrade center? I did. Cool. Get 2 upgrades. Lead off all the gunners as they are trying to kill myself. Is that just an exposed 20mm? Really? I understand that not a lot of people in this game know what a sniper is, but I do. Anyway, dead 20mm. And get another set of howitzers firing. Hopefully killing that guy. Yeah, that not exactly killing him, but you know, that was pretty crippling. Like, and he's dead. Nice. Teammate with his teammates have completely big doored cannons, huge. Teammates are great. I mean, hey, better than what they're sporting. Oh my god. That's a plasma. Oh, teammate needs to watch out that he doesn't just have a skill issue with his base stability there. That does seem like a very possible outcome. Anyways, gonna need to restructure some doors here. As the current case, I do not believe I can aim far enough downwards to actually... Oh god. Now I'm sneezing. I guess the sickness isn't fully away. I'm not like fully cured, but I'm well enough that I can actually do what I like, which is waste away in front of my computer. Anyways, does this actually hit bottom base? Please tell me this hits bottom base. Well, one does. Second one doesn't. I have to delete that off. As sad as it is, that had to go. And we can go like that. Perfect. And then that should be able to shoot hopefully far enough downwards to actually hit the bottom bases. And let's kill that. Huge. And teammate pulling out the cannons. Massive. Did everybody on the enemy team? No, there's one guy left on the enemy team. Well, I guess a 3v4 was just that difficult. Well, it was a 3v4 until I one-shot one guy with the double howitzers, and then this guy kind of died really fast. So yeah, kind of rough for them, not for us. We're doing great. Me and my teammates, who have both great bases. I have no problems with this base. You know, I could just delete all my teammates. If you ever want to be a bad person, you can just do this, right? Like, I'm gonna delete this off, but just for any of you, look at that. You just delete your teammates' energy production just like that. But I'm not gonna be that much of an asshole. I'm gonna delete that off. give it back to my teammate so he can actually have energy production. But that has happened to me a lot when I do stuff like this. Is my top teammate just I don't think it's out of malice. They just build downwards, and I'm just like, bro, why energy production, please? No. Jesus Christ, how is that guy not dead? Which one is still even here? There's one guy still playing. I don't know which base he is, though. I think it's this base. I mean, this base is... No, it is this base. Okay. This guy's AFK, then. Very cool. I'm surprised that guy was the one that went AFK and not this guy, because this guy's actually getting shot. Well, that guy's also dead now. Anyways. Teammate putting pressure on that last guy, and he's on fire. If that guy's gone, and he's on fire... Can I actually shoot myself? I want to see if I can... wanted myself to be, to die there. Well, whatever. Guy should be dead here soon as well, right? Yeah. Very cool. GG. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. That was a little bit of that. That was certainly a moment. I'm no longer completely sick, which is nice. I can actually produce videos again, so I'll be producing more, hopefully. Hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!